Hello, this is teddygaming and welcome back to another review on the 2012 TMNT Season 1 Episode 6 called Metalhead from the 2012 TMNT show from the Canon, and it's a interesting one to say the very least. So this episode only has one new character reveal for this episode, which is Metalhead, hence the name was one was called Metalhead, which this is a very early introduction for many series. Like IW took a few years getting into there, Dead 7-1 took a few years getting in there as well. So it's quite good to see that he's gone in there quite early for this adaptation of the TMNT. Most of the cards stay the same, or no, all the cards stay the same for their respective roles. No new ones or anything like that. And I'm a little bit disappointed, but at the same time, I understand why they don't really need a new character voice or anything like that. But it's still good nonetheless. So let's actually talk about the actual episode. So the episode starts off with Toes in a warehouse, just fighting with some Krang. Donatello is using his stick and he fails to beat them up, and in the end his stick just gets broken in half because of a laser cannon. And the Toes do defeat them by using a forklift to crash into them and basically just kill the bodies. It's a bit gruesome, but hey. So Donatello decides it would be a good idea to finally take one home to study, and when he does, he has a bit of trouble getting it through the manhole cover as it's just a tad too big. But when he does get it home, he asks my Splinter if he cannot just use like a normal wooden bow style, just because like, every time his one will just get broken and everything like that. And so in the end, he decides to upgrade his old ninjutsu style from just using fighting to actually just playing a video game. And I got a feeling for most people, they would prefer that rather than actually fighting. So, um, yeah. But still getting back to it, he does build a new robot and design it into the form of a game. And this robot is none other than Metalhead. He also tells to try it out on him, and they try, they fail very badly. As Metalhead is very strong and has so many features. Like he can fly, he can shoot stuff, he can make his hand attach and punch people, he can burn people. He's very deadly, I won't lie. Maple gets some news about where a Krang sighting could possibly be, so she goes after it, and Valeria tries to stop her, but she gives a very good, strong argument that even Leonardo can't deny, which is that he could be standing the possibility of him not, or Maple not being able to find her dad, so yikes. Leo lets her go up, and she finds where the warehouse is, and she finds out that the Krang are going to try to pollute the water system to try to create more mutants and stuff like that. And this is going to be very bad for the planet and all that because, well, mutants. I don't see how that's a very bad thing. As well, we can just get some more new mutants of the week that I never get to see again. So, yeah, you know. Maple decides to take on one of the Krang and hits him out the window into the garbage can, and that's it for her little dramatic scene. She calls the guys to tell them that they should meet her there so that they can deal with it properly. So the turtles go up there with Metalhead, and Metalhead is not very stealthy. He's loud, he's annoying, he's there. So the turtles go inside to the building, but leave Metalhead and April behind just so they don't cause any further distractions and the actual plan doesn't go wrong. But when they're in there, it all goes wrong. The turtles do fight some Krang droids, and Metalhead eventually jumps in because he sees that they're sort of trying or sort of failing. But when he gets there, it all goes completely wrong. More wrong than it normally does, but still, nonetheless, it goes extremely wrong. To the point where he gets exploded and the Krang takes over his body. After this, Donto finally sees that basically he should not have done this all along, and he should have really thought about this through and still be a ninja. So really, he's learnt nothing throughout this whole episode. He's learned that basically, you know, you can try to upgrade, but it'll fail. So just do ninja stuff. You know, it was really much of a lesson for Johnny here. But Johnny goes after him, and he does catch up to the guys and helps out with the battle. He tells the guys to go after the Krang droids, or he goes after the actual Metalhead. He does this by using his own weapons against him, like hitting his hand against him, and just exploding him, and then stabbing him in the chest, which a wooden stick I don't feel like should be able to destroy a whole metal robot. But still, that's turtles for you, am I right? So the turtles go home, Donatello makes a new stick. This one is a rocket powered stick that goes wrong, and he could have exploded everyone. It ends, and we don't know what the aftermath was, so did he kill anyone? I guess we'll never know now. So overall with this episode, I thought this one was... I don't know, it went really fast, I won't lie. I feel like that's a good thing, just really keep going on and on. The story, just don't hold back. I feel like it doesn't hold back by anything. And it does a really good job. And with the clan droids, that's quite good to watch, them fighting, defeating. There isn't really any bad things about this episode, other than it just goes really quick, and there isn't really many memorable things about this episode which I can really say. Now, when an episode actually focuses on Turtle, it actually gives them a message to learn. Just like in the last episode, or 2 episodes ago, Raphael, he learned to be less angry, he needs to control his anger. Mikey's one, he shouldn't really trust everyone, he needs to have a bit more like self-awareness of himself and all that with people around him. But with Johnny's one, he didn't really learn anything, it's just more like, just stick to what you know and that's it really. Because you're not great at stuff, even though you can and you should, but just don't. I feel like that was him really missing sort of thing where they could have given like a message to learn that, like, even though technology is always good, but sometimes it does fail and all that. I don't know if that was what the message was going for, or even if there was a message, but I feel like there should have been one for Turtles to actually learn as a way to like grow into the characters or like heroes that they want to be. And with the episode not actually having no real sort of villain, with just being the Krang, it also makes this episode a bit more I don't know, like really unmemorable, because every other episode has Krang in it, so why should this one make a big difference? Metalhead is cool and all, but he's got to have something that really differentiates himself from other villains. I mean, you know, Chris Bradford is going to be more memorable because he was in it more, but also he had a very strong introduction where he tricked the turtles and could have killed them. Spider-Bass has a sort of memorable episode. He was there, but Metalhead, what did he really do? He just didn't do anything. If he was given like a personality, I feel like that could have changed things. But overall, this episode, yeah, I think so far this one's probably going to be one of the more weakest episodes, I would have to say, in terms of what it was trying to provide. It's a shame to say this because the series was going really strong and all that, but yeah, sadly this is the first of the weakest. Sad to say it, but yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. If you enjoyed, please share, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Let me know what you think about this episode in the comments below. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? What do you think of it? Just let me know. I'm really interested. But yeah, goodbye. Yo, bye.